strikes like you always want strikes like you always want strikes just like you know I always want strikes like you always want strikes like you
Oh, beautiful. The water's still not toasty, hence the wetsuit, but it's Labour weekend, which is always the first weekend to get on the boat, have a swim, and conditions like this, how could you not? But yeah, once you sort of go numb, you become pretty used to it. But oh, summer, you can almost smell it. How good. Set the rods up behind us and we're having a beer and we've got some music on. Obviously turned it down for this because I'll probably get done for copyright, but the plan is tonight, it's still blowing, so bay behind us, you can see a yacht there. Especially if there's a yacht in the bay, it's a good place to go. We just had a bit of a swim and stuff in there earlier, and it's just a beautiful spot, and I think it'll be good tonight with the easterly pumping. Bex is having a little drink. It's been really cool today. We've gone out to Russell and seen some of the boats on the Coastal Classic. And this wind is supposed to drop, so in the morning hopefully that's when we'll get to our favourite fishing spot out in the middle and produce some goods. But in the meantime, this could poke out a little dinner snapper just here. We've got some nice fillet steak in the chili bin just in case, just in case, but you never know, a little something for breakfast. We'll wait and see. But the new boat, a little bit of a report on the new boat I suppose. It's really weird. So I've always had outboard boats, and this is obviously a stern drive, and it's quite weird. The sound's quite different, the sort of reverberation through the hull's quite different, and the weight is obviously more forward. Traditionally your outboard would be hanging off the back, whereas this weight sort of feels in the boat, and you can really feel that when you're hitting some of the waves, and the handling's a wee bit different as well. So really good hull this. I knew this was a good hull. I've been on these before, but not the stern drive version. So it's been a real day of learning and a day of experimenting, eh? Hey Becky, with any second-hand boat there's little teething problems, like the toilet. Haven't quite cracked that yet, I don't think it goes. Luckily we've got the porta potty as the backup, or the old hold it method, or the old I'm going for a swim method. Works for number one, not so much for number two. But yeah, apart from that, that's the only sort of real niggle so far, so touch some wood, we're good. What's been your thoughts so far?
Yeah, epic. Great day.
Yeah. Becky's got her pals.
Yep.
Is this your sort of fishing stance, is it? That's how you fish?
This is my fishing position, yeah.
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 Nice. Rightio, well. Come on, fishies. See the last of the light behind us. Just got into the bay. Becky's getting very ready to steak. The barbecue lit. Great little setup. It's probably going to get too dark to film soon. Some additions we need to do to this boat. Obviously some lights and stuff up behind me here, so we can light the whole thing up. We've got one deck light, one that doesn't go, so how good. But yeah, we'll have dinner and check back in the morning. The plan is to get up nice and early and go for a fish. I might maybe watch a little movie in bed tonight. But had a pretty good day. What's been the best part of today?
This, look at the sunset.
Yeah,
this is epic.
Oh.
Going to bed here. Nothing better.
Yeah, pretty hard to beat dinner at that view, isn't it? Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. More dinner. Wow. How was that? First night's sleep on the new boat?
Yeah, epic.
Epic. We got up Well, early for us. You can see the sun's already up. We're about to head out for a morning fish. We've got the coffee behind us. Yeah, we hopefully fish for breakfast. But we're going to go out, have a fish for a wee bit and then find a bay and have breakfast, and then maybe a little place to do some exercise in. But yeah, the new cabin, how good, look at this. We've set it up now, but I've packed it up now, but we've had this down here. We don't have an infill cushion which we need to put in, but we've got plenty of ventilation. Had the stereo last night, and now I'm about to have one of these to perk me up and get ready. Got our skipper. What does the skipper have to say?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
In audio.
So Becky, how was that on a scale of 1 to 10 for fishing trips?
A good 0.5, I reckon.
0.5. We went out there, we knew it was going to be a little bit breezy, and to be fair, if it was just the breeze it would have been fine, but we were drifting on this pin, so it was a bit yuck. We snagged, lost, I don't know, 3 or 4 jigs. Oh man, what else happened? Becky started to feel sick. I got dusted by a really good snapper, so hooked onto it, it just went straight down. I thought I was going to be struggling because of the reef underneath, but yeah, it wasn't actually the reef that let me down, it was my braid, and I've just since tested my braid. It's, yeah, maybe the UV or something's damaged it, which is frustrating, but hey, never mind. Not so bad when you pull into a bay like this. And Becky's making fresh coffee, and we've got hash browns on the grill. So hey, not a bad way to salvage your morning. We're going to get some food in here. I might try the fishing again later. That wind is supposed to drop today, and we might go somewhere more sheltered in the middle ground here. But really cool to see the bay full of boats. Man, it's so good to be back up here. Start of summer. Oh, and here's the hot coffee. I'll check in after. And now we're about to have a swim. Now, yesterday we wore our wetsuits. Today, just noticed all these people on this boat behind us swimming without them, and we don't want to look like basically. So Becky's having something to soften the blow. And then we're going to swim over to a bay behind us here. There's a couple of cool swings. We're going to have a little swing on, obviously. Mum and Dad are on their way out in their boat, and just make a day of it. Look at the colour of this water though. How good.
Beautiful.
Breakfast of champions.
What have you got here?
Hash browns, eggs, and then we got some little golden snapper about to go on in a minute that we caught.
Yeah. And coffee.
And then coffee. Yes. Still couldn't catch a snapper this morning out there, but heaps of sign on the sounder, and we're doing all the usual tricks, but for whatever reason it wasn't playing, the fish weren't playing ball. So we came into this little bay here. The wind's also gone to the south, which is a little bit colder. Maybe that could do something with the fishing. Winds from the south, they close their mouth, someone once told me. There's always a theory, right? But yeah, we're in here, obviously, hash browns and eggs for breakfast. What a little view, and then we're going to build up the courage for a swim.
How was it?
It's chilly.
Beautiful though.
So as you've just seen, we're in, just pulled in. I've obviously swam in, which you just saw. It's a little fresh, but it's good once you're moving. We're going to do the loop track here. Now Becky didn't bring shoes. I did, but I don't want to stitch her up and not have shoes. So we're
I'm tough.
both going barefoot. This is a sick little walk around the island here. And some amazing views at the top, which we'll be sure to roll in a minute.
We'll let you know if it's suitable for barefoot walking.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. We can be a travel guide. This Kaikuya so far is pretty good. I suspect it might not be like this the whole way around. But yeah, it's magic. It's actually some genuine heat in the sun today, which is cool. They said that wind was going around to the south, but it's been nice, eh, Becky?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But
Stunning
anyway,
day.
it's beautiful and clear. There's going to be some great views at the top. We'll see you up there.
In audio. In audio.
So we've walked over the hill. There's some pretty amazing views there, which we've put in. Come over this way. What do you reckon, Becky?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So much sand.
Well, a great analysis there from Becky. Just so that, we're back where we started. Some amazing views. Some great analysis of the beaches by Becky. And it's hot. It's not really hot here now, which is nice. So we're going to go find another perfect little bay and have a cold beer, a bit of a swim. Check out this. This little like sandy atoll thing. It's not connected to the land at all. It's just us. And falling tide, luckily. So, but I'd say on high tide it doesn't exist. How beautiful. Give you another look.